Hey everyone, Kane here. I want to have a section on my channel for guides on this game, both for beginners and experienced players who may have missed some of these things. From the get-go, there is not much to show in here, but to explain more in depth what you can do in here. To me, this is one of the few features in the game that actually gave me a huge edge over many high VIP players. It is probably hard to believe, as it is open the same way for everybody, and it is not a pay-to-win feature. But I, personally, utilize this whole feature with little as to no downtime as I can have. A few hours a day at best, combined through all 6 of these. They are always working for me, giving me resources for shards. It is very crucial for most people who don't want to spend a lot of money on the regular altars for shards. Later in the video, I will go through some calculations to show what you can get every day from these, and what you can get per hour, so you can see what you are missing if it is not working for you. But, first things first. Me personally, I have work, which is 12 hours per day, 4 days or so a week. With that, I have to sleep as well. So many would assume my shipyard should have a lot of downtime, but it doesn't. I always use my speed tokens to reduce anything below 2 hours, if they would be over 1 to 2 hours downtime until I could go online again. I don't save my speed tokens for the event that we have now, that reduces the timer by 25%. I would have to sacrifice so many hours before and after, just to try and save for this event. That for me, is just not worth it. Of course, this depends what kind of work you have, and how many times you can go online per day. Every person is different, and someone may even utilize this event better than me by being more active, but for me, I already earn a lot more shards than most players on my server by doing this. When I go help my guild members, I always see them not claiming their rewards for hours. Their shipyard finishes, they log in 5 hours later. If you keep a shipyard inactive for that long, others finish and start adding to it, and in the end, the amount of hours of downtime combined becomes longer than the hours in the day itself. If you want to be competitive in the game, want to have your 6-star units and very high potential in them, you need to look at this feature from a point of view that you cannot have it on downtime for very long. Spend your speed tokens to have the shipyard work 6 to 8 hours before you go to sleep. Keep it at minimum 4+ hours, if you know you can't go online any earlier than that. There are 2 main shipyards at the making of this video that give Shadow Steel and Dragon Steel together. These 2 are your main priority, and I mean, main priority. To keep them up at all the time. Others only give one, or the other. So they are half as important, but also should be cared for. When it comes to plundering, I always plunder people who have Shadow Steel and Dragon Steel, no matter the number, big or small. They have it, I want it. I will show some numbers here on screen from the pictures I have taken from time to time. Must do to get more SR and SR plus shards. And now one of the main things that many people do not know, or just don't care, are friends in the game. Yes, friends. They play a very core part in the shipyard, which is help you and reduce 1 hour at a time from your quests. One quest can be reduced twice, 1 hour each. 1 hour reduction to your quest is 1 hour more of resources they are giving you per day. Many people have inactive friend lists with maybe 70 to 80% inactive players that have quit the game entirely. I have removed those and keep removing them to add new and active players. I think I receive help over 20 to 40 times daily. That is about 20 to 40 hours they are adding to my shipyard daily. The range is very big, because, if I am at home, I don't speed up 2-hour quests. People help me with them twice, and it gets instantly finished, so I start another quest, and they can help it again too. This is something that you also need to take into consideration if you want to maximize your earnings in this event. Having a Discord with your guild members, or having multiple characters, can help you even more, and you wouldn't even need to speed up 2-hour quests, and instead, you could just ask your friends to assist you. Sorry guys if I don't have much to show on the screen, as this feature is not really towards something that I can show, but more towards about the information that you need to know, that you can use, and use properly. I am sure I don't need to show anything in the barracks, as it is just resources you spend to buy shards. So now for the numbers. The smaller the quest, the more awards you can get. In quest named Destruction of War, you can get 9 Dragon Steel and 8 Shadow Steel for 2 hours of quest. For 8 hours of quest, you can get 30 Dragon Steel and 28 Shadow Steel. So in terms of efficiency, that is worse in numbers. For the purpose of the video, we will use the numbers in between these, so that will be 33 Dragon Steel and 30 Shadow Steel per 8 hours, rounded up, without adding the fact that your friends can speed this up for you. 8 hours multiplied by 3, this turns to 99 Dragon Steel and 90 Shadow Steel. Which is nearly 1 shard each a day, for an SR plus and an SR unit. Keep in mind other quests also give Dragon Steel and Shadow Steel, but this quest is probably the most important, 1 shard a day each. Got 60 days, that is 60 shards for SR and SR plus. I am a little over 2 months in the game currently on my server. Efficiency is the name of the game, and Shipyard is one of those. You should be efficient enough if you want to be competitive. The effort for me has been repaid with high ranks in arena, well done rosters and units who have 640 plus shards in their potential already. Demon, Imp above 640, some others lower but close. Hope you guys learned something in this video, hopefully it didn't take too much of your time. And this is probably the only video that I don't really have much to show while explaining. Have a nice day.